So, we're going to move on from Nicholas. I can't do any sort of linking device either because I've no idea what this film's about other than that I think I saw a trailer that looked appalling. Tell me, is the trailer correct for The Spy Who Dumped Me, Scott?
It's maybe actually slightly better than the trailer suggests, but yes, The Spy Who Dumped Me. Mila Kunis' store clerk, Audrey Stockton, spends her birthday upset as she's just been dumped via text message by her now ex-boyfriend, Justin Theroux's Drew. Consoled by her free-spirited best friend, Kate McKinnon's Morgan, things take a turn for the unexpected when Audrey finds out that Drew is a spy, and for reasons I don't think are worth getting into in the context of this review, she must deliver secret information to a contact in Vienna to thwart an internal threat in the US and British governments. So, off Audrey and Morgan pop to the old world, pursued by various ne'er-do-wells, and, well, as with any spy caper, things are not what they first appear. Now, this film is resoundingly, triumphantly okay. It screams okayness from every frame, boldly proclaiming itself as just about funny enough not to complain about much. It entreats you to think of it as adequate, and if at all possible, not think at all about Spy from a few years back, which ploughed a very similar path, but was much, much better in every regard.
And Peter Serafinovich and Jason Statham.
Yes. It's trying to mine a little bit of situational humour from its action scenes, as the surprisingly Deadpool-esque moments of graphic violence that ensue, no doubt meant as some kind of counterpoint to the surprisingly warm relationship between the leads, and it does make it a little bit discordant at times, but it also contributes just enough to the average laugh quotient that, again, it's not worth getting annoyed about in a film this daft. It's a film that's spending a lot of time coasting on Kate McKinnon's brand of off-kilter comedy, so to a degree it's her doing her thing again, with Kunis as a capable, whatever the appropriate non-gendered, non-heteronormative terminology for straight man is these days. In a decade, perhaps that'll be a criticism, but McKinnon is as yet far from being overexposed, so I'm on board with the off-kilter. To a degree, it's a film with a much better cast than the script deserves, which helps things ticking along. I could go on, but to be honest, I'd be repeating myself. It's exactly average, and so is not worth going out of your way either to see or avoid, meaning, I suppose, it's a film that you will inevitably crash into, perhaps on your streaming service of choice, where you'll have an okay old time with it. I award this film average out of 10.
Yes, I saw the trailer and I thought, well, this looks insipid, and what you're saying about it doesn't sound like it rises an awful lot above that. So.
No, not really. If you've seen the trailer, you can perfectly well extrapolate all the rest of the film, but probably it's maybe marginally funnier than the trailer would entail, but yeah, not by enough that it's going to make me want to ask anyone to go out and see it. It's fine.
I haven't had a lot of success with the last few Mila Kunis films I've watched, so I'm a bit concerned about that. The last two that I can recall watching, not the two most recently released, I don't think, by any means, but one was Jupiter Ascending, which is appalling. Unlike the Wachowskis' Cloud Atlas, which was sort of, its reach extended its grasp, but was really interesting, Jupiter Ascending was just an absolute mess, and she was terrible in it. And then I watched the first of that. There were two, there could be more, but for all I know, Bad Moms.
Right.
And that was one of the most painfully unfunny things I've seen in a good long time. Well, at least for that was meant to be funny and wasn't. So I must admit I was a bit put off by her being in it. But yeah, I have nothing else to say. Certainly nothing worth mentioning. So because I'm not seeing it, and I probably won't. So there we go. Enlightening. That's what you come here for. I'm really sorry. I can't stop for talking now. Make me stop talking. I'm withering. I'm broken.
I'm not going to.